Hey, good morning. Really not a whole lot. I got one thing, one aggravated assault that we'll kind of cover, but this was yesterday afternoon. Excuse me. It was an aggravated assault call. We had a guy was inside his vehicle and he had stopped at 8th Street and Main Avenue. We had a guy that was panhandling on that corner and approached the man in the vehicle and asked for some money. When the man in the vehicle refused, the panhandler then pulled out a hammer and broke several windows on the vehicle, and then ended up actually throwing the hammer through one of the windows, broke the windows, and went inside the compartment. There's two guys in there. The driver ended up chasing the panhandler, and then they called police. No injuries related to that, and we ended up finding the suspect. He was arrested for aggravated assault and intentional damage to property. The officer did note that he appeared to be under the influence. I don't know. I think they suspected some drug use, but I don't know exactly what that was. But
that was the panhandler.
The panhandler, right? Yeah. This is one of the things. I mean, we've talked about panhandling extensively. And if people want to give money, they need to give that to nonprofits. That's the best way of going about this. There's a lot of people that panhandle, and when you give them money from your cars, that really just encourages them to continue that behavior. The danger of that is most of the time people are getting this money to support addictions, whether that's drug, alcohol, or both. And so what we want to see is people not giving money to the panhandlers. Obviously, it encourages this type of behavior. This is a little bit of extreme result after being turned down, but it's something that is certainly concerning. So, do you want his name?
Yes, please.
Last is Bluebird, Bluebird. First is Skyler, Skyler. Middle is Glenn, Glenn, and he's a 36-year-old transient. Anything else on that?
He was arrested. What were the charges?
Aggravated assault and intentional damage to property. The other aggravated assaults, both of them were threats actually. One was a domestic, somebody was threatened with a knife, and the other just a report. Burglaries were all garages that were entered, nothing out of the disorderlies. The embezzlement were the reports. Same thing with frauds and larcenies. Nothing suspicious with the unattended death. There's one sex offense, that's a report, no arrests on that. And then the weapons violation, that was gunshots call. Somebody, I think we had a few different calls that they had heard gunshots, but somebody thought that they were shooting into the air, so no reports of any damage or injuries, and then no arrests have been made out of that. So that's all I have unless you have anything else. Okay, thanks.